window.
Sure. Roger that.
Kill him! Oh, my Marine got totaled. Away. Yeah, very bad Marine micro. Alright, anyway. Alright, so that's all the relics. You don't even have to attack the Zerg, I realized. So we're not going to. I've done it before. I mean, I've beaten them. It just takes a lot of units. And typically it doesn't take fire bats. You basically just have to spam out a lot of Marines.
Sir, I'm picking up seismic disturbances closing in on your position.
Ooh.
I think it's some kind of tunneling, Zerg.
Wonderful. It's just like him to keep things nice and interesting.
Okay, here's the introduction of a new mechanic in this game. It's called a Nidus Worm. These Zerg are able to have this in both multiplayer and the campaign. Basically, the Nidus Worm is this giant, like Matt Horner said, tunneling Zerg that burrows underground. It can shoot up in another place underground, bringing with it different Zerg troops. Doesn't matter who they are. Doesn't matter what size they are. They can carry from Zergling to Ultralisk. And I believe it's impossible to fill them up.
Commander. Another convoy will be starting out soon.
Even if you have like 200 supply of Ultralisks, I'm not even sure if that's possible, considering the amount of supply that Ultralisks take up. But, yeah. Nidus Worms, well, I'll give you a bit of, like, the facts behind it that are released on Blizzard.com, Starcraft.com. No, it's battle.net.com. So, the Nidus Worm, you'll see it when we start moving out, and I'm just... Nah, we won't do it. That's boring. And I'll try to use Stimpack a little more, so you guys can actually see what Stimpack looks like. But Nidus Worms, they use chemical and pheromone, which pheromones are chemicals, lures to bring other Zerg units through their bodies. And yes, I did just say that. These Zerg Nidus Worm actually uses its own body as a transportation device, using its.
Is the road safe up ahead? Guess we'll find out.
Really, dude? You haven't figured out yet that the road's safe? But yeah, the Nidus Worm it supports the tunnel that it burrows down under with its own bone structure. Picture it kind of like a normal earthworm, but a lot bigger, a lot meaner, and a lot uglier. You'll see it in a minute. It's really ugly. Like, it's really bad. Okay. Throw on some more medics, just because if you Stimpack, I want to be able to respond quickly. Okay. So yeah, that's a Nidus Worm. Ah, here it is. That's a Nidus Worm. Meet him, he's pretty awesome. See how the Zergling was running out of that hole in it, and where the tongue is? And, yeah, it's like acids coming out, or spit, or saliva, or whatever. Yeah, the Zerg units come out of their, the Nidus Worm's mouth. And I'm going to ignore that Nidus Worm for now, but I don't recommend that you do that, like, in later upcoming missions. Because after a while, they will continue to bring out more dangerous units. So eventually, instead of just sending out Zerglings, like, okay, now I have to. They'll be sending out maybe Hydralisks later on.
The Zerg have gotten through! Take them down!
We'll be sending the fire bats in. How are y'all doing? Oh, that was painful. Okay. Gosh dang freak. No! Ah. Run, guys, run. I'll save ya. Wish I had Stimpack for my fire bats, you know? Gosh dang, that was stupid of me. I've never actually lost a transport before then. I've only played this mission once. But you know, I've never actually lost a transport. It's interesting. I was gonna say, no way. I'd have been pissed if we didn't have enough. We had just barely enough.
Lift off now.
Okay, so we'll let the in cutscene go.
But my people got out alive, thanks to you, Commander.
That's gonna be a motif throughout this entire campaign with her. It's kind of funny. I'll get into what that colony ship was later, because that's actually a controllable unit later on. Complete the evacuation. Complete all objectives in the evacuation. Complete the evacuation mission on normal without difficulty without losing a transport truck. Did I lose a transport truck last time? Anyway, I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. So it should be a cutscene after this. And Hyperion's a pretty ship. I know it's kind of weird to say, but it's nice looking. I mean, look at it. It's filled with lights. It kind of looks like the Enterprise with the warp nacelles in the back. It's next to that sun. Hyperion Bridge, 1553, shipboard time. Jim Raynor enters the bridge.
Great job, sir. Dr. Hansen's offered to stay on with us for now, and I think her skills will be invaluable.
It's hard to believe I'm even here.
Great to have you, Doc. How you planning on pitching in?
Well, your medical facilities are medieval, and my expertise is non-existent. Perhaps I could start there.
Ouch. Well, I guess you might be able to teach Stedman a thing or two.
Thought they said
Welcome
Shetland.
aboard, Doc.
I'm not sure if that's a cuss word or not. It just sounds like something. It's a cuss word. Hyperion Cantina, 34 minutes later. Again, how long does it take y'all to get from the cantina to the bridge? Okay, now we have her with us. Alright, let's watch the news.
Johnny Vermillion, UNN. We've got Kate Lockwell on remote feed from Agria, a fringe colony.
Fringe
Are you
colony,
there,
like
Kate?
that.
Okay, we seem to be having a sound problem with... I'm being told Emperor Mangsk is going to address us directly. Let's take you to his announcement, already in progress.
Shouldn't have been a question mark
My
there.
finest military minds are being brought to bear.
Pay attention to the guy in the back.
To announce that they'll soon be led by the hero of Taurus himself, General Horace Warfield.
Warfield? I thought he retired years ago.
With General Warfield at the helm, and our finely honed Dominion military under his command, I have every confidence that this new Zerg threat will be contained very soon.
There you have it, viewers. With Warfield in command, the Zerg swarm will be defeated in no time. Up next, Raynor ups his campaign of terror just as the Zerg reappear. Coincidence? You decide after these messages.
Yeah, so I told you to pay attention to the guy in the back in Warfield, not because he did anything interesting, but because he's